Hey everybody, welcome back. She's upset I moved her. She was laying right here where my bud is now. And it's getting chilly in the house. I found her under the blanket earlier. And the blanket is to keep the cat fur off the furniture, so her crawling under it does not help. But she's getting cold. The old bones. We are doing some reactions. This one is going to be Black Summer. We are doing episode 2, and we've kind of been introduced to, I think, all the characters. And they'll probably introduce some more characters and stuff, but I think we've got our main crew at the very least. You can see it's heavily influenced by The Walking Dead, but we also have some own rules for this series. For instance, the zombies or walkers or whatever they are, because they haven't told us yet, appear to have, it was falling out, appear to have some smarts. They're not just following sound. They seem to have some thinking skills, but they don't have any fine motor skills like to open a door. Can't see what I'm doing. To open a door, light a cigarette. That's also the same motion for that. But those are considered fine motor skills. And for instance, when you are under the influence, one of the first things to go are your fine motor skills, at least with alcohol and depressants. It's harder to tie your shoe and light a cigarette and those fine coordination skills that you got to have. I don't think they have any executive level functioning, able to think out things and solve them type of things, but maybe they do, and we just haven't seen that yet. We don't know what's caused this. We're kind of thrown into the middle slash beginning. I think she's getting heavier. She makes the whole chair shake when she does that. What was I saying? We don't know what's caused it. It's kind of similar to the beginning of Fear the Walking Dead in that things have already started and people are figuring things out, although it seems like we're slightly bit ahead of that. Further back in the timeline from where we picked up in the original The Walking Dead, but further ahead in the timeline than we were in Fear the Walking Dead. So kind of at that point is where we're starting, just to have something to compare to. So that's where we're at with things. I don't have any favorites or anything like that yet. We haven't really had any time to build any emotional relationship to any of these characters. I did like how they kind of looped everything, and it was kind of a spider web. Or if you think of the loops on a dream catcher, on how those are made and how those overlap. So we had all this overlapping with the characters, and I don't know if I should have picked up on it sooner, but I did pick up on it. So that's the important thing. So let's go ahead and see what's going to happen in episode 2. They're all trying to get to the stadium. That's supposed to be a safe zone or safe area or something like that. That's where the military were taking them. The military is a bit harsh. So yeah, that's where we're at. So let's go from there. We're going to wreck. Now, that's not who she was with in the beginning. Where's the other guy? Um, Ryan? Lance? When did they pick her up?
I'm not gonna rape you. Okay?
That doesn't make anybody feel any better.
You're good. Oh, my sister.
We don't know where we're at, do we? What state even?
Husband?
I'm waiting for a crash.
Probably not.
Probably doesn't have a husband? So we know that we're at least 6 weeks into this. So that gives us a bit of a timeline. People are using different forms of currency since we don't know what exactly is going to be worth something, I guess. Still don't know exactly what's going on yet, though.
A gun. Hey. Look in the glove.
She doesn't trust you. Why would she tell you if she had a gun or not? Is that one of the army trucks? So we still don't know if the injuries have to be life-threatening
Navigate.
or just an injury, a
Main
bleeding
Interstate
injury.
118.
Oh, they got a truck following them. I don't know if it's following them or just happens to be there at the exact same time. We've got some flies. Does that mean we've got some dead bodies? Spears. Oh, I forget what her name is. Barbara was the one in the car. There's Ryan. I think his name is Ryan. I might be wrong. But he was the one that was with the other lady. See, some executive thinking. I think the guy is dead. She changed already. So it's a quick change. That was a quick interlude.
This road sucks.
This is the one that has Barbara.
This road.
Is the blonde lady Rose?
No, it doesn't matter. It doesn't
I
matter.
was
Look,
trying to
this road is shit.
I was trying to think of what language
Give me map.
she speaks. I'm wondering if it's Vietnamese, maybe. Throwing rocks at them. Flaming bicycle or baby carriage. If you slow down, you give it oxygen. It is not sounding good. Sounds like cans on a rope. String.
Now hurry up.
Oh, she's got to pee. Oh, no, she's looking for what's dragging. What does she see? Because I don't see anything. Oh, the bicycle that they hit. It's gonna tear a hole in the gas tank. Oh, gotta go. They've caught up to him. They're gonna swing him off. Trying to break him off. Did he just climb on the roof?
I think we lost him.
No, he's on the roof.
Good.
There we go. How they didn't see his foot as it was going up onto the roof, I don't know. I need to start fishtailing. That might be smarter. I would have been afraid of hitting the driver. We still don't know his name yet, do we? He's not dead. Keep going. Now he's under the car. Maybe not. I don't hear any thumping.
That road sucks after all.
Just kept coming after me,
Is that her husband?
banging against the fence.
That shit.
They're right back to where they were. They just did a loop. Something's gonna come up on them.
I know where that's at.
There's that truck. You can go faster than that truck. It's a good movie. Splashing his lights.
He's still there.
God damn it!
Well, you gotta do more than that to lose a vehicle.
Go, go.
How is it speeding up? That car should be going faster than the truck.
All right.
They're gonna pop up somewhere. I can still hear it. Alleyways are not smart. I wouldn't stop. Now they're gonna run into the truck again. I hear the truck.
You okay?
Unless they're using the same sound effects. for both vehicles.
우경선.
우,
경선.
산,
경선.
우,
경선.
우,
경.
경,
Call me 선.
sun, sun.
Call me
It's
선.
sun. That's a pretty name.
Thank you.
I have difficulty with names. A lot of times I can say it as long as I can see it, but to remember how to say it just off of hearing it, I don't do that well with names that are of a foreign language. There are a handful that even looking at the name, I can't say it. So one of the things that has started, not started, but is starting to build momentum in the news and that sort of stuff is people reclaiming their names. They'll oftentimes Americanize or Angelicanize. See, I can't say words sometimes. Um, but they will Americanize names to make it easier for the other person to say it. So her shortening it to just son, although it's easier than trying to listen to somebody butcher your name over and over again, at the same time, she shouldn't have to shorten her name. One of our former players for Penn State, he has reclaimed his first name. He was going by his middle name. And he said that he had gone by his middle name because it was easier for people to say than his first name, although his first name was not all that bad. So I don't, as far as trying to pronounce it. So I don't know how badly people are messing it up. But they're right in that they shouldn't have to change their name in order to make other people feel better about how to pronounce it and that sort of thing. Now, that being said, I shorten everybody's name. I have coworkers named Stephanie, this job, past jobs. I always shorten it to Steph. I just about every person I've run into, I shorten their name. In fact, we had a PA who did not want her name shortened because it sounded too much like Mary Kay products. And so she insisted on her full name, Mary Catherine, or we could do her initials, MK. But she did not want Mary Kay as, as her shortened nickname. Can't blame her. It was hard not to do it though. That being said, I shorten everybody's name. The only folks' names who I have not shortened are asshole number one and asshole number three. For some reason, I've always said their full name. So, it's one of those weird things. But her watching him struggle trying to say her name, of course, it is hard to hear exactly what she's saying as they are racing down the street and trying to be alert for everything at the same time. But yeah, she shouldn't have to shorten it to son. That should be more of a friend thing after she knows them better and they know how to say her name and that sort of thing. If they want to shorten it, then, you know, as friends will do. But that made me think of that part because for me, it's been in the news lately, although it's not a new thing. So
Well, here we are, huh?
something's going to happen. We're going to find out who's in the truck. Where are the other two? I think one of them's Ryan. Oh, we don't know the name of the other one. Just that his buddy gotten killed. I think her name is Rose. I think that's Ryan. But there was a Lance also. But I
Someone
think
from
Lance
Maine
was the
involved?
cutie.
What do you mean? No.
He's not really military.
Yeah, it's the same car.
They didn't go in a loop. Are they waiting to run him over? Why are we revving the engine?
Where's her mother?
They're keeping her hostage. Killed the mother. So follower wasn't about the truck. What's last stop? Back to Barbara, William.
Let's go.
and sun. They've let down their guard, and that's not good. There's the truck. The truck's more top heavy. I want to know who's in the truck. Now they're going to break. They're going to put a hole in the radiator. Road rage does not help you. Now they've smashed up their engine. Yeah, road rage doesn't help anybody. Is William pinned? I think he's one of the monsters now, based on the way the hand is moving. Where's Barbara? Where's Barbara? So I take it Barbara was the one in the dress that we saw on a sidewalk or driveway or something, laying in the shattered glass. So she must have gotten thrown from the vehicle when it crashed. Although it crashed head on, so the force would have put her forward, not out the window. So I'm not sure exactly how that worked, but that's all right. The way William was moving his hand, I thought for sure he had died, but he didn't. Now, because of road rage, they don't have a vehicle. And because of the folks in the truck who I don't think that we've met any of them yet, because of them being assholes, now they don't have a truck either. Get going. The group with spears, who I can't exactly remember all their names. I think Ryan is the one guy. I don't think we learned the name of the other guy, the curly haired guy. And I think Rose is the name of the blonde. And hopefully they correct me soon. They're showing us the other evils of the world, which is people not only kidnapping, but the innuendo is that they're keeping her as a sex slave. I don't get the whole revving the engine and then slowly going by. That didn't make sense either. At any rate, we're 6 weeks into this thing. Thank you for joining me on episode 2. I will see you guys on the next one. Bye.